On behalf of the Buffalo Sabres and all of our great fans, we are proud to select from the University of Michigan, Owen Power.
Not a surprise, 6'6" tall. You can see the height right there. Great head of hair. Says he's going back to Michigan to play for the Wolverines. Jeff Gordon, if you drafted the #1 overall, would you want him in your organization now or to go back to college? What would be your opinion?
I think when you take the first pick overall, everything that goes along with it, you'd like to have him on your team right away. I understand the reason that he would go to Michigan, but I always felt like if I sent Lafreniere back to Rimouski, that maybe they would have sent me there with him.
Not a bad place.
Rimouski is French for Secaucus. Could he be as good as Victor Hedman, Sam? That's a comp we're hearing.
Yeah, there are a lot of comparisons, and I think one of the main reasons why is because you're seeing a tall player who doesn't overexert himself physically, doesn't initiate the physicality, yet uses his body effectively to defend. So when you think about Hedman, he's a really difficult player to play against now, but you don't think of him like Shea Weber, that he's going to run you through the end boards. And I think Owen Power is going to grow into that and develop that part of his game a little bit more, but I don't ever think he's going to be that big banger and crasher. But man, this really can impact the organization. A 6'6" defenseman who skates like that, I mean, if you had to go out and acquire this in the free agent market, it would cost you a fortune, Seth Jones. Or if you had to
$40 million signing bonus.
Or if you had to trade for it, Seth Jones.
$40 million.
It's costing you a lot.
Yeah.
And now you get this guy for free.
Hey, I couldn't agree more, I think. Here's one thing. We're talking about where Owen Power and how we project him. Let's take it all the way back. You saw what he did growing up. Obviously, you would have had a chance to see him play back home. He then goes to Chicago Steel, which is the unconventional route, but they have a great program. They just won the Clark Cup again. So he goes to Chicago Steel, plays there, lights it up there, goes to University of Michigan. For a freshman, I thought he lit it up too. You are on the college hockey beat. Then he goes to the men's worlds and says, hey, look out, NHL players. I can play here too. And as the tournament went along, ends up being a key piece of the gold. So from a progression standpoint, he might want to go back to Ann Arbor for one more year and hang on the campus, and they've got an amazing team. One of the best college teams ever assembled. But all that being said, he's played so much hockey and excelled at all these levels.
Yeah, Michigan is an absolute wagon. There were no fans. He didn't get the college experience last year. Frozen Four in Boston. Last time Michigan won a natty was in Boston. It could be a lot of fun for him. And then join the Sabres maybe in March or at the end of the year.
Well, the World Juniors, he didn't have the opportunity to go last year. It would have been 51 days gone from Mel Pearson's team. They couldn't afford that. So maybe that opportunity presents itself, and hey, you join at the end of the year. But that progression, there was a little bit of luck involved. Colin Miller got hurt. He got put up in a pairing with Troy Stetcher, and they couldn't take him off that second pairing. He was that good. By the end of it, he's playing all the high leverage minutes, every important situation for Gerard Gallant there.